tight.
Look at this view.
We find goes paragliding in one of the coolest and scenic spots in the Northwest. Then a cocktail menu with a twist.
It allows a bartender an opportunity to kind of flex their muscles a little bit and give you something familiar but different.
The Sky High Bar taking mixology to a whole new level. Plus, it's time to get pampered.
Gals Day, holding hands, we're best friends and we work together.
Things get seriously silly on a girls' getaway that's a stone's throw away from Seattle. Seattle Refined starts now.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Seattle Refined. I'm Gert Swanson. We're at the Battle of Locks today. If I've said it once, I'll say it 100 times more. We live in one of the most beautiful places in the world. I mean, really, just check this place out. But if you really want to take in the Northwest beauty, the only way to really see it is from above. I'm a little bit afraid of heights, so I sent Refined's daredevil Brandon Bernstead on this sky-high mission.
He didn't even hesitate. And thanks to our sponsor, Western Washington Toyota Dealers, Brandon hopped in a brand new 2019 Toyota Highlander and said, let's go places.
Toyota has hooked me up with some pretty awesome adventures. Whitewater rafting on the Skykomish, skiing in Wenatchee, even skydiving in Snohomish. But this one is something I've wanted to experience for a long time. Today we're doing something that's sure to be an adrenaline rush. We are going paragliding off Tiger Mountain in Issaquah. Before taking to the sky, I ruled the road in the brand new 2019 Toyota Highlander. The Highlander makes a big impression, boasting a sleek design and sophisticated interior loaded with premium features. It's a versatile, fun, comfortable ride built for handling city streets or gravel back roads like the ones near Seattle Paragliding.
Paraglider is a hang glider. It's a foot-launched, mountain slope, personal sailplane. It can be set up in 5 minutes, can be packed up in 5 minutes.
Mark Chirico is the owner of Seattle Paragliding. For almost 30 years, they've been Western Washington's preeminent paragliding school, and their location may just be the best in the Northwest.
Tiger Mountain sits in the Issaquah Alps. It's the foothills of the Cascades. The location that we have here at Poo-Poo Point allows us 3 directions to launch. Climb upwards of 5,000 feet directly over Tiger, fly as far as 80 miles.
Seattle Paragliding offers a complete solo pilot instruction program, classes, and of course, tandem flights for newbies like me.
Thank you for coming to Seattle Paragliding today.
I'm excited. Let's get this thing going. Before heading to the hill, lead instructor Jonathan took me through the basics.
All right, Brandon, what we have here is a harness. Basically, these harnesses, they're just backpacks that you'll be sitting in the sky. Your orientation applies not to be straight and level. You're going to find yourself at odd angles up in the sky. But regardless of the angling, you stay seated.
This sounds good. It's going to be, I'm sure I'm going to be nervous as can be. I'm not going to lie. When you're strapped into this and you know you're going to be basically flying through the air in a lawn chair, there's a little bit of fear that goes into it. With training and a full safety briefing complete, I hopped into the bus for a quick drive up Tiger Mountain. The view is incredible. Knowing you're about to throw yourself into the abyss, well, that gets the adrenaline going.
You feel that breeze coming up? That's a good sign for us.
My pilot, Cody, handles everything in the air, but takeoff is a 2-person operation.
We're going to launch that way, okay, and you're going to run that way. Under no uncertain circumstances, if I do not say stop, please keep running.
Just run it straight through.
You see that stall grass? You can run into the other. You can't run too much. If you take 2 steps too little, you become my toboggan, and I slide you down that hill.
And my goal today, my one goal, is to not become a toboggan. I do not want to take a header down the hill. After that, I'm just going to sit back and enjoy the ride.
Ready?
Yeah, man.
3, 2, 1.
I mean, you can see for miles and miles. Paragliding is an adrenaline rush, especially at takeoff. You are literally flinging yourself over what's essentially a cliff. But once you take to the sky, once you make that takeoff, it is peaceful. All the sound just drifts away, and you really get a chance to take in the views, the fact that you are floating essentially in the clouds, because it is a perspective looking out over Western Washington from the air unlike anything else that you can possibly do. The nice part is Cody, the instructor, had me the entire time, guiding me through the process. It's one of those things that you felt like you could float up there all day. Oh, my bad. Yes, sir. Woo! Dude, thank you.
Nice job there. Nice job.
Did all right?
It was great.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun, Mark.
Would you do it again?
120%.
And that wraps up another high-flying Toyota adventure. To learn more about the 2019 Toyota Highlander, head to buyatoyota.com.
In the heart of downtown Seattle, you can find one of the coolest bars in the city. The observatory is at the very, very top of the Smith Tower. Now, while you're there, you can take in the amazing views, and now you can build your own cocktail.
You can drink in the views from the top of the tower. The observatory bar is arguably the coolest combination of history and now customized cocktails.
So lots of bars around the country, when you go in and you're looking for a specific cocktail, you're like, oh, I want something like a Manhattan, but not a Manhattan. It allows the bartender an opportunity to kind of flex their muscles a little bit and give you something familiar but different.
Today we're creating a cocktail called the Daddy Warbucks, and we're shaking things up.
What are we making again? It's the Daddy Warbucks?
Yeah, so this is a Daddy Warbucks. So this is a spin on a Corpse Reviver #1.
Okay.
Yeah, so today instead of cognac, chose to substitute in Casa Noble Reposado.
Okay.
Right?
Do I have to say it like that?
If you want.
Okay,
yeah.
so say it one more time for me.
Casa Noble Reposado.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
You must
right?
be experienced.
Yeah, I've been to Mexico a couple times.
Daddy Warbucks is a stout drink. First we added a few shakes of bitters, then some sweet vermouth, and a big pour of apple brandy. That's not all.
And to finish this off here, why don't you
I get to
that
do the
tequila in
tequila?
there? Oh, yes.
And then how much?
Ounce and a half.
Which is
Yeah,
this
so
side?
other side there. Yeah, just
one?
to the line on the inside.
Line to the inside?
Yeah.
And what kind of tequila is this again?
Reposado. Yeah, so it's spent minimum of 2 months in a barrel.
Can I put a little more tequila in?
Sure.
I know, tequila, here we go.
It's the perfect blend of history and contemporary mixology. So our bartenders usually will take a classic cocktail and then personalize it to the person ordering it.
Now, is there a correct way to stir, or you just move the ice everywhere?
If you read lots of cocktail books, there is a correct way to stir it. Yeah, so if you hold the spoon between your middle and ring finger, and then you just kind of push and pull.
Got it.
Once Daddy Warbucks was mixed, there was one final twist. I sliced up this orange and added the oil from the fruit to the drink. Mark put on the finishing touches.
So, Guard, we got plenty of orange oils on
We
top
do,
of there now.
plenty, yeah.
So now we just need a little bit of decoration.
Okay.
All right, so just to keep it easy, just gonna twist this back on top, get it on the edge of the glass there. Bam, Daddy Warbucks.
This custom cocktail looks delicious, but would this libation be lovable? I had to give it a shot.
So we have Angostura bitters,
Yeah?
Carpano Antica, Laird's apple brandy, and Casa Noble Reposado.
And then, how much is this drink?
$25. Yeah.
Wow, that is smooth. 25
Yeah.
bucks?
Yeah.
It tastes like it's worth it.
Right?
Yeah.
Daddy Warbucks.
Get a cocktail anywhere, right? But something that is yours and unique to you that no one else can get really makes you feel special, and it really highlights the uniqueness of this property and its history rooted in pre-prohibitionary cocktails and mixology.
Is there a bar or restaurant you want Refine to check out? Let us know at hello@seattlerefine.com. Seattle Refine is just getting started.
Kevin Costner doing the voice of Enzo, and I was like, is this actually going to happen?
Too shabby.
Seattle author Garth Stein opens up to Refine about his best-selling book hitting the big screen. Plus,
This is amazing.
it's time to zen out at the perfect spa escape in Seattle's own backyard.
Toyota.
Welcome back to Refined. I'm Garth Swanson. You know, I love the summers here, but I'm not going to lie. As a local, it can be kind of tough with all the tourists in Seattle. And if you're looking for a relaxing escape, Seattle's backyard is calling your name.
Here's a sneak peek, thanks to our sponsor, Seattle Southside Regional Tourism Authority. Sometimes you just need a day away with your favorite gal pal, and the Seattle Southside is the perfect place to get out and spoil yourself. The cities of Tukwila, SeaTac, and Des Moines have it all, from the trending boutiques at Westfield Shopping Center to the amazing restaurants like Grazie, home to authentic Italian food. And if you really want to go big with your bestie, you head to Cedarbrook Spa in SeaTac.
Everybody's very shocked and like, oh my God, how long have you been here? We get a lot of people, whether they're mother, daughter, best friends, coming to the spa. We're really known for our hospitality as well as our services. So that's something that people we see them come back time and time again for. We also have self-parking here. You can come to the spa and stay for lunch. You can come to the spa and stay for dinner.
Not only is there a ton of free parking in the Seattle South Side, Link Light Rail has convenient stops throughout the area. A great way to start off your stress-free day. Refined wanted to try Cedarbrook Spa out for ourselves, so we sent our dynamic digital duo for a day of pampering.
Aww. So Gina and I actually work for the website of Seattle Refined, and I see her beautiful shiny face every day at work. But one thing people don't know, spoiler alert, we're friends outside of the office too.
We actually like each other.
We actually like each other.
This is a great opportunity. We're at Cedarbrook and SeaTac to have a gal spa day.
Yeah.
And I am so excited.
I had no idea this place existed.
Yeah.
It's a little hidden oasis.
I'd heard of Cedarbrook before, but I had no idea it was in SeaTac. I thought it was on the east side of the state, like in wine country. So color me surprised.
We deserve this, girl.
We do. We work really hard.
Hi, we're Britt and Gina.
First up, the Hand and Nail Spa.
One of the main things that we have here is the use of Eminence products. We like to use organic products in all of our services. So not only is it good for you, it's good for the environment, and it's good for the practitioner as well.
Gee, did you see the cute little flowers in there? Do you have any?
Yes, I do.
They're
so
adorable.
pretty. Gals Day, holding hands, we're best friends, and we work together.
Cheers, girl.
Cheers.
Then it was time for Gina and Britt to really relax with a deep tissue massage.
This is amazing.
And to top it all off, champagne and a tasty platter outside by the garden, where the girls started getting giddy from the experience.
Some good fresh fruit.
This whole experience has been so delightful. The massage was amazing. I think I might have fallen asleep in a little bit there.
One of the things I love about this spa is like you and I are big goofs. So
Big old goofs.
yeah, we just had so much fun. The staff just totally embraced it.
They let us be us.
Big selling point for me is definitely the parking. Like the spa experience is beautiful, but just being able to pull in, you get in, you get your robe on, you get some champs. It's so easy.
And it was free.
It's free.
Free parking. Cheers to an awesome Girls' Day in the Seattle South Side.
Cheers.
Don't forget, you can always save money with the Do More, Save More Passport. Download the app at seattlesouthside.com. And for more information on Seattle Southside, just head to our website. Coming up, one-on-one with the Art of Racing in the Rain author Garth Stein. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the show. I'm Garth Swanson. Well, our city boasts a lot of big names, from actors to athletes and to authors. And that list includes famed novelist Garth Stein.
People most know him for his New York Times bestseller, The Art of Racing in the Rain. The book is now turned into a major movie with Kevin Costner and Amanda Seyfried. Refine's Malia Karlinski caught up with Stein to talk about his road to success.
Garth Stein navigates every corner of the track with a sense of confidence infused with fun. He's as comfortable being behind the wheel as he is creating compelling characters. The author is a former amateur race car driver. The rush of the sport thrills him.
Like this turn right here, we're in turn 9, which is just like, it's like super fast. And it's in the book. There's a whole thing about how close you get to that wall over there, the apex of the turn, and how really it's just like, it's full of adrenaline.
We caught up with Garth at a place that's very meaningful to him. So where are we right now?
We're at Pacific Raceways. This is the track in the Northwest.
So how does this place play into your book, The Art of Racing in the Rain?
Well, it's the home track of Denny Swift, my main character. He knows every little groove and every little seam on the pavement here and everything. And so this is where he feels most comfortable.
The Art of Racing in the Rain is a story about love and loss. It's about Denny, wife Eve, and daughter Zoe. But the very human tale is narrated by Enzo, Denny's dog.
There's Enzo.
As if on cue, we got a visit from the Pacific Raceway's track dog, also named Enzo.
What a sweetheart.
Enzo. The idea was, hey, why don't I take this idea of a dog being reincarnated as a person and have this racing background to it.
But the path to getting it published was not an easy road.
When I finished the book, I sent it off to my agent in New York, and he promptly said, no one's going to publish this book.
You got rejected?
Yeah, I got fired by my agent. And I said, wait, what do you mean? This is a good book. He said, no, it's a gimmick. Do me a favor, throw this book away and go write me something I can sell.
Oh my gosh.
So I fired him.
Months went by, then he finally found the right fit and sent the book to a different agent.
He called me up 2 days later and he was crying and he said, you have to let me do this book. And so that became like the beginning. And then Enzo went to live for 3.5 years on the New York Times bestseller list. Why don't you sit?
The author is modest about his major success.
The book I wrote before The Art of Racing in the Rain sold 1,200 copies. Racing in the Rain has sold 4 million copies. So I totally appreciate it, and the fact that so many people love this book is something that's really special to me.
Soon after it was published, a major twist. A superstar wanted to turn the book into a movie.
This, I don't know, little-known actor, I don't know if you've ever heard of him, Patrick Dempsey.
Dr. McDreamy.
Dr. McDreamy. He is a race car driver. He's quite good, too. He optioned it, and it sat there for 9 years.
Oh, man.
And
were you bummed?
I thought it was never going to happen. I mean,
then, out of the blue,
you know, I got a phone call literally last January from this guy's like, oh, hello, I'm going to be directing your film. I was like, wait, what? I thought this was dead in the water. Faster. And this guy signed, and suddenly we have Milo Ventimiglia and Amanda Seyfried acting in it, and Kevin Costner doing the voice of Enzo. And I was like, is this actually going to happen?
Not too shabby.
They shot most of it up in Vancouver. They shot some here at Pacific Raceways.
Garth's a prolific writer, authoring many other award-winning books. At his workspace in Georgetown, a testament to Racing in the Rain's epic popularity.
Check this out. That's all the foreign editions.
No way.
Yeah.
That is a lot. That's super cool. Wow.
It's in 38 languages.
Enzo is also the focus of a series of illustrated children's books.
Black and white face.
But his newest project features a very different animal.
I'm really excited about this. This is a graphic novel that I'm doing. I'm working with a local illustrator named Matthew Southworth, and he's super talented. And so I do the script, and then he does the drawings. It's called The Cloven, and it's about goat mutant people who live in the jungle over here, right near my office, underneath the freeway. It should be out next year, hopefully.
Also slated for 2019, the much-anticipated release of The Art of Racing in the Rain movie. A decade after the book was published, Enzo and Denny will be gracing the silver screen.
When you finally get to see the movie, what do you predict will be going through your mind?
I hope that they get the spirit of it right. I believe that they will. Family bond. The family is the most important thing. The idea of dedicating oneself to something, the idea of creating one's own destiny, that if you make the sacrifices and if you do the work, you can achieve almost anything.
At the track, as gray clouds filled the sky and the drops started falling, Enzo the dog's philosophy about the art of racing in the rain came to mind.
Balance, anticipation, patience. In racing, they teach you can never, if something happens on the track, you can't worry about that. It's already happened. You can't change it.
Sounds a lot like Garth Stein's real-life story. Malia Karlinski, Seattle Refined.
The Art of Racing in the Rain movie opens this weekend. To learn more, head to SeattleRefined.com. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Refined. I'm Garth Swanson. Hey, before we wrap things up on the show, here's what's trending on SeattleRefined.com right now.
Have you ever been to Well 80 Brew House in Olympia? They have a beer called Leopold's #1 Lager because it's one of the first recipes of local brewmaster Leopold Schmidt. He's the founder of Olympia Brewing back in 1896. Not only can you taste the original beer, but you can see the original recipe card. It's pretty awesome stuff. To learn more, head to SeattleRefined.com.
All right, that's going to do it for today's show. I'm Garth Swanson. Have a good one, everybody. We'll see you next time right back here on Seattle Refined.